Hi and welcome to your April Zodiac wheel reading, Aquarians. You're with Elise. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you, Great Spirit, angels and guides, for your guidance and loving messages for Aquarius, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. Okay, let's see. First up, well, that's a really wonderful way to start the day. The world at your feet, Aquarius. Lovely. So this is in the area of your appearance, aura, persona, physical body, your mode of expression, your behavior. So you're literally feeling that you've climbed that mountain of struggles and setbacks, and now it's time for congratulations. It's also about not repeating old patterns, because this is an important, auspicious time, a turning point here for you. The world card is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is in Aquarius at the moment, so that's also quite interesting. But with the world there is that sense of success and everything falling into place finally, which is going to help you get some rest and recovery and recuperation. This is in one of the finance areas of the wheel, so there may be some recovery taking place with your finances here. And this is about conforming the Hierophant. It is ruled by Taurus, which is solid and stable, so something that is solid and stable, it's reliable. And you could find that you're either mentoring or being mentored, or find your mentor. And it does govern organisations and governments, and it also represents an important milestone. This is in the area of your communication, the neighbourhood you live in, and also siblings. The third house area where this card has fallen governs transportation, trade, speech and education. Now in the fourth house, you've got the Five of Pentacles. So this is deciding whether or not certain people have a place in your life, and it is a card of that abandonment feeling. Excuse me. And it is in the foundation area, the base of the wheel. So there's a lot of soul searching going on in the area of your home, family, how you see yourself, land, property, your parents. But the thing about the Five of Pentacles is that there is an essence of doing things the hard way. So maybe there's a family member that seems to do things the hard way. And it does require a lot of soul searching. But from that deep searching, inner searching, the seeker grows and things turn out better than what they expect. Now this is an Aries card. Action, passion, ideas, inspirational. The Emperor. He does represent the father in the tarot, and a career man, the commander and the chief, and has self-control, self-mastery, and brings some order to any chaos. This is to do with children, matters of the heart, the 5th house area, hobbies, sport, speculation, entertainment, nobility, and games. Though the Emperor isn't really a game player, so this is speaking to me about being in charge, and the father energy is very strong for you this month in the cards. The 9 of Cups is about attainment on all 3 levels, all 3 planes, physical, mental and spiritual. And it is a wish that's manifesting now through April. And when it appears in your spread, it's letting you know that you never give up on your search for inner happiness, and dreams can come true. In the area of your health, well-being, work colleagues, work conditions. So there's a wish being fulfilled there with your work conditions, or your workplace, or indeed a job. And you've got the succession, the 9 of Cups, then the 10 of Cups. So this is a completion of a cycle that is very satisfactory and brings you emotional joy and happiness with the 10 of Cups. And it also represents marriage for those of you that are looking to make that commitment, which the Hierophant is also another card of marriage. So there could be a proposal of marriage coming that could really lift you out of this dark night of the soul feeling. And the Emperor there is a card of fertility as well. So maybe those of you that are trying to start a family, this is with the World, 9 of Cups, the Emperor and the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups. It's very good signs for starting a family. So congratulations could be in order. And you're wanting to share the happiness as well. And in a relationship, there's respect for each other, and remembering to respect each other. This is in the area of partnership, business partnerships, marriage partnerships. It's also the area that governs legal affairs and contracts, scandals and international relations. And some of you may be dealing with the public. Two of Cups, the union. This is really lovely. So I feel that there is a essence of reaching the end of any conflicts or hostilities that could have been present in a relationship, and things turning for the better and regaining trust and receiving an unexpected apology or even getting a gift. But with the way the cards are reading to me, also this is again about a proposal, a marriage, engagement, or even someone who's looking for a home, wanting to move, finding that. And I keep getting congratulations. Congratulations are in order. And this is in the area of joint finances, other people's money. It's one of the money houses, and it's renewal. And the 8th house governs taxes, insurances and loans, as well as being one of the psychic houses. The Queen of Cups is speaking to you this month about your emotions. There is a lot of emotion felt here in this spread, but I feel that it's good emotion. It's not so much, yes, okay, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by having to sort of do it the hard way, or help a family member that's doing it the hard way, but ultimately you get some satisfaction out of that. This Queen of Cups represents a water sign woman, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer, and it is a message to you of transforming an ordinary situation into something extraordinary, and being the peacemaker and trusting that sixth sense of yours. Here in the area that is governed by philosophy, the law, religion, foreign affairs, foreign travel and cultures, dreams, visions, spirituality and the future, the goals that you're setting for your future. You'll be feeling very content out of the situations that unfold here through April. The devil made me do it. It's a card of temptation, and it's Capricorn ruled. So it's also speaking to you of governments and organisations, rules, regulations, boundaries, restrictions. Now it's up here in the area of your career, your social status, reputation, that kind of thing, but it's a very ambitious card, and it's also a message that something has had power over you and needing to sort of free yourself from that a bit. It's to do with the outer world, and I suppose, you know, it's quite poignant that that message is coming through there with that devil card, because in a way we have had the powers that be having a little bit more power over us than what they usually have, but it's a sign of being able to sort of break free from those bondages. 4 of Pentacles. The 4 is the number of material universe. And it's about learning to express yourself consciously. And the 4 of Pentacles is looking at things from every angle. Could even be working extra hours. And it's also a good sign of being able to save money, holding on to what you got. And this also is in a future area of the wheel. This is where you're heading, being able to make that little bit extra and hold on to what you got in the area of friendships, social groups, hopes and wishes and the manifestation area. And we have the Fool here. So that is ruled, this card is ruled by Uranus there. And so it is a bit of excitement. It's in the area of what's hidden, what's behind the scenes, your subconscious. But this is a desire for adventure. So you are wanting that freedom to be adventurous. You're going to get it because you've got the world. Pardon me. You've got the world there. So you are going to have that freedom to be able to venture out and go on a real adventure. Something which you've been held back from for a while. So now I'll just ask for your guardian angel for April. Out. So it's the angel of balance, and the number 2 is significant for you. So when you're feeling that things may not be balancing as much as what you would like, call upon the angel of balance to help you bring the balance back into your life. And your angel message and while I'm shuffling this, you can actually focus and ask a question, and the card that is revealed will be the answer to that question for you also. I'm going to be focusing on the base of your wheel, foundation, and your home family connections. Aha, that one jumped out. Oh, beautiful card. And your message is meditation brings you answers. Quiet contemplation, meditation, get some answers through that. So that's the end of part 1 for you, Aquarius. Part 2, planetary placements for April for Aquarius. So Saturn and Jupiter are still in Aquarius. Saturn is the Lord of Karma, and being here in your first house, it is where you learn about your own unique multi-dimensional beingness. Saturn is a message of caution, realism, and perseverance. Okay? So even though the Saturn energy does impose discipline and order, it does that in order to establish justice as well and bring the reward. So the more self-discipline you have, the more rewards you will get out of it. And then you have Jupiter in Aquarius as well. Now Jupiter on the 28th of April, so jot these numbers, these dates down. Around that 28th of April, Jupiter will be sextiling Venus. That is a very harmonious aspect. So it brings a romantic energy with it. Wonderful time to have some romance in your life. and being in love with life, and finances being very favourable around that time as well, with Jupiter being the Lord of abundance, and it's there in that area for you Aquarians. That is your soul's deepest intention. So rather nice. Neptune is in Pisces, and that's here in the area of finances for you. So financially, it's with Neptune in Pisces. Neptune's going to be forming a more challenging aspect around the 23rd of April. So it's not really a time here in April for you to make any personal big decisions, okay? But it is a time to use your imagination, use that creative right brain thinking. So maybe you can look into doing something really creative and using that Neptune Mercury energy, and or you may find that it's a really good time for going to the movies or an art gallery, something involving creativity, and Neptune does govern film or photos. So 20th to the 23rd could be a good time to get out and enjoy some cultural experiences. The moon is in Aries. It's a new moon on the 12th of April, the 11th of April in other areas of the world, 12th of April here in Australia at 22.24 degrees of Aries. So it's a good time to set your intentions for any new projects, because this new moon in Aries gives you unlimited possibilities, and a good time for looking out for new opportunities, because fate is playing a very strong role in your life at the moment and bringing about major turning points in your life as well. So set your intentions from the 12th of April, and it is influencing your siblings, close relations, your mental activity, communication, short distance journeys. This third house area is governed by your transport, trade, journalism, youth, speech and education. So all that will be highlighted, and there could be some new projects or new possibilities presenting themselves too. Uranus is here in the 4th house for you. So this is to do with your home or family. So it could be that this is the area where you've been really feeling the most sort of upheavals or changes, rapid changes, because the Uranus energy is rather rapid, even though Uranus is in Taurus. So when you're with Uranus in Taurus, it does sort of lend to earth disturbances, so the earth could get a bit more active. But the Uranus energy governs electricity, astronauts, science, glamour and pop stars, that kind of thing. So that could become more turbulent as well, so you may be watching that unfold. And the one thing with Uranus in Taurus is there's a very low tolerance for any untruths, and anyone that is speaking any untruths, it will get criticised, it will get pointed out. And the Uranus energy is also unpredictable, so it's quite an active component that is activating that 4th house area of home, family, the nation you live in, land, property, and has quite a profound effect on the weather as well. and the symbol of Uranus is like the lightning bolt. You can sort of see the, you know, things. This moves. This machine here that's depicted is a fast-moving machine. So things happening quite fast as well, even though they're in that solid, slow-moving Taurus energy, because Taurians don't really make snap decisions. They plod along, they get there, but they take their time. Now the full moon is in the area of the zenith of the wheel, the rewards of your karma, social status, reputation and highest achievements. It governs parents, governments and promotions. And the full moon is in Scorpio at 7.6 degrees on the 27th of April. So this is a time of peak energy, celebrations and a blossoming, a culmination. So tune into your intuition at this time, contemplate the deeper things in life, record your dreams and inspirations, and you will get clarification of those dreams and inspirations later on. It's also a message of avoiding conflict in the outer part of your life, as this is where there's really a lot of peak energy going on, and this is the outside world as well as your profession and your social life, all encompassed here. But there's a lot of focus on this area because the full moon is there, and that Scorpio energy likes to get to the bottom of anything. So if there's anyone that you're going to be probing or asking questions of, you'll probably be really driven to do that intensely around the 27th of April, because that Scorpio energy is quite intense. Now the Sun will be moving into Taurus on the 19th, and this is also a sign that it's a very auspicious time here through April, and to reassess personal goals and use the strength that you have available to you to consolidate any areas in your life that might be a bit shaky. You can be quite tenacious, and there's a strong energy here with the Sun in Taurus of enjoying the sensual side of life. So your relationships could really shine right now, so that's really good news. And for those of you looking for love, you can focus on marriage or business, because you may get the union of your dreams in either areas of your life, business or marriage. Mercury is also moving into Taurus on the 19th, so the 19th of April is very significant. Big shifts taking place there, something that is about being solid and practical and methodical. So the Mercury in Taurus message is that it's a good time for you to pursue traditional knowledge, to learn from your elders, seek wise counsel, make some solid plans. Even contracts could be signed after the 19th or around the 19th of April. Venus is also moving into Taurus, so we have a planetary alignment here in Taurus, and Venus will be in Taurus on the 14th of April. So she's at home in Taurus. This is her ruling sign. Venus rules Taurus. So ideal time to make improvements around your home, or really focus on your well-being. Maybe you like to get beauty treatments, or maybe you'll have a like a makeup party where you can invite your friends and They can all come and try on makeup and do that sort of thing. It's also a fashion statement energy, that Venus in Taurus. And on the 25th of April, it's a good time to reassess your friendships or where loyalties lie as well. But Venus ultimately is the planet of love, peace, beauty, pleasure and happiness. And in the 4th house, it does govern luxury, wealth and money. But if you're coming from a low vibration, just be careful not to overspend. Okay? Still keep that 4 of Pentacles in mind, where you're, you know, holding on to what you got. Maybe you're just beautifying some furniture or beautifying the home as well. But the 3 personal planets, Sun, Mercury and Venus, will all be conjuncting, so they'll all be touching and aligning with Uranus. So there is a bit of unpredictability in the home, and it's sort of got a real exciting energy, really, because that Uranus energy can be quite exciting because it can bring surprises. Mars moves into Cancer, into your work area on the 23rd of April, and the Mars in Cancer energy can be expressed through fighting for a cause that you feel strongly about. It can be expressed by protecting your family when you're personally hurt or you feel that they need to be protected. That's when, you know, the Cancer emphasis will have you retreating rather than lashing out, which is a good option. Now Mars energy is about the physical body, so getting out, walking or working around the house, using your body physically is really emphasized here with Mars in Cancer. And the 9 of Cups is there in this working area, this well-being area, and co-workers, and how you are of service to others, and that's a wish fulfilled. So and the Mars energy is about action and enthusiasm and that kind of thing. So it's really going to get things motivated in that area. And Pluto being here in Capricorn in the 12th house, this is where on a subconscious level you're really shifting and changing. Some of the biggest transformations are taking place of the way you see yourself, and the Pluto energy around the 18th of April is quite potent, and the energy is really well, it's pushing you to direct yourself into positive pursuits and put a strategy in place. And you've got here with the Fool in this area a message of a great adventure and excitement unfolding. So very nice to have that there. So things are changing on a very deep level, but for the good, to help bring about the balance. The angel of balance is there shining over you. Oh, okay, this is your confirmation card. Excuse me, it just fell right out. The Akashic Library and the number 2, which is a master number. And if you look into that picture, you can see that it's a very old-fashioned library, and it's got chandeliers that are candles, and he's reading by candlelight. So this is also a message about electricity, I feel. So sometimes this card can also indicate writing and publishing. So it does symbolize a new initiation, an ability to manifest a new life in every way. Okay? You've moved deeper into the higher self of awareness, and further investigation may be required, but now you have a better understanding of your old motives and your new purposes. So there's sort of a message of finding your purpose, finding your calling with this card appearing as your confirmation. And it's a time of heightened intuition as well as greater self-creation. During this phase, all you have to do is add a little conscious effort to write your new record in the Akashic records. So get started today. Write one simple declaration about the future you wish to create and repeat it to yourself often. Then decide one thing that you can do to make it happen. Use that Mars energy and get things into action. And do it. Anything can happen now. The breadth of the landscape before you rests solely on the scope of your imagination and your will to own it. So you've sort of got a message there really of a fresh slate before you that you can write your own chapter in. Lovely. Exciting. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me. Please do click on the like button. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. And also, if you want to contact me, you can contact me in the description with the details below in that description box. And don't forget to click on subscribe and become a member of Elle's Psychic Zodiac channel, and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. Thank you so much. Sending blessings your way, Aquarius. Until next time, namaste.